Hey guys, welcome to another podcast. I have with me a new kid. Well, he's not a new kid on the block, but he was a new kid on the block 5 years ago, maybe. When I met this guy, he was in the tree trimming business, and he remind me when I started my own business 40 years ago. Okay, 40 years ago. It's crazy. The time's flying. And we start to talk, blah, blah, blah. And it was a little bit scary. I convinced him to move a little bit for the new technology, start to marching a little bit. And finally, he decided to risk. And today, I like that he talked about his experience. And also today, it's really a podcast about DOT, how we help DOT to do their maintenance today with the marcher. It's a wonderful tool. But let's introduce Kai.
My name is Kyle Ewers. I met Daniel about 8 years ago. I came in with this bright idea that I wanted to be different. I didn't want to just be a tree company. And he convinced me that if I would buy a GT25, that I would be, I guess you'd say, a big dog on the block. At the time, it was very scary. It was probably the most expensive thing I'd ever jumped into in my life. Danielle, I ain't gonna say he held my hand, but he guided me in the right direction with how to run the machine, how to price it, what jobs to go after. And, you know, it didn't take very long after that. I owned 6 different machines, all the way from 3 to 4 GT25s at one time. Bought a GT35.
Got ahead
5 or 6 small cutter heads, which led up to, you know, us doing DOT contracts, which started out with a 160 with a 400 cutter head for Gyro-Trac. And I think now we own 7 excavators, large boom excavators with several different styles of head. The best cutting head on the market, in my eyes, in my opinion, would be Danielle's mulcher. It is the mulching heads that he creates are by far the best product that is out there. As far as the finished product, we've never had a complaint working for DOT. We've done hundreds of miles of clearing for interstate right-of-ways, secondaries, primaries. It has been a very, very good opportunity when I met Danielle 8 years ago and what it has led up to now. I think what has made us stand out is the people that the products that we run, such as, you know, Ned with we buy their Hyundai Tracos and Gyro-Trac. I think what has helped us have an edge on our competitors is we don't have downtime. If I call Danielle at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he will go out of his way to make sure I am up and running before I go home that afternoon so that I can continue work the next day. And I think why I buy the Hyundai Tracos and why I buy Gyro-Trac products is you're not just a customer. You're treated to a point of they feel your pain. They know that you're there to make a living. They know that you need a good product to continue doing business, and they make sure that you're up and running every single day. And that's why I run the products that I run. And I think that is what has given me the advantage of a young man to progress as fast as I have in the market.
Yeah, you're right, Kyle. You're working for DOT, but I can recall 10 years ago or 12 years ago, we have a long history with DOT. It's, yeah, like you said, it's just a pain with the butt to feel the pain when you have a machine downtime. And I still have the feeling. We just delivered a machine last week in Mississippi. No, I'm sorry, Louisiana. And it's a refurbished machine. The guy paid a big price, and he has a problem with the bearing. Couldn't figure it out. And he called me, Saturday or Sunday. We feel the pain. The podcast, guys, he started his business in the tree trimming. It's coming. We have something that we developed 6-7 years ago. And by the way, we have a lot of patent around this, okay? It's going to be on the market soon. It's going to revolution the tree trimming business. And maybe Kai is going to be the first guy to try this machine. And I'm telling you, just be prepared. I told you that many times, but we did introduce 1998, the Marcher. There was no Marcher here before. In 2012, I believe so, 2012, there was a guy working at DOT. His name is Mike Simpson, if I know to say his name, Mike Simpson. Knocked the door here. He said, Daniel said, great product, but can you do something smaller than we can use on the highway? And that's how we introduced the boom mounting, the 400, the 300. I mean, all those small cut head. And because of Mike Simpson, he pushed us at the limit. Now, DOT is using those equipments everywhere. That's the best tool they got it. We used with the Marcher. Now we have a bunch of cut ahead who go on the small trackle, mini trackle, big trackle, and using everywhere. You're the witness of this evolution. Also, these guys that I was talking about, this guy, he is retired now since a few years. His first name is Mike. Thank you very much, Mike. And thank you for all the customers that we have around the world. We're going on the highway right now, Highway 95 and 26. Thank you, guys. That's about it for the podcast. Now, just if you stay with us, follow us. We're going on the Highway 95 and 26.